What's your name?
Ava.
Ava. Okay. So, Ava, have you been drinking tonight?
A little while ago, but not recently, no, sir.
Okay. How long is it a while ago?
Like a few hours ago.
Okay. What did you drink?
Smirnoff Ice.
Okay. How many?
Like 2. 1. I didn't drink that much, so I promise you.
So, I don't just cut off at 2. I don't know about you. So, how much are we talking?
2.
Okay.
We didn't drink that much. We were just... I came home with my friend for the weekend because she lives here, and we just drank a little with her friend from home.
Okay. So, here's the deal, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm already smelling it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've had more than 2. Okay. Your eyes are watery. They're looking glossy. That's usually an indicator that somebody's intoxicated, okay? So, what I'm going to ask is, would you be willing to do a field sobriety for me so that way I can determine whether or not you were intoxicated? Because as of right now, I believe you are, okay? Would you be okay with doing that? Or you don't have to, but...
What does it indicate?
It's just going to further confirm that I think you're intoxicated.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Yes, sir.
is anybody in that?
There was 3 girls in there. They're all 3 in there. We kept them in there.
Okay.
She's the owner of the car, and then my daughter's in there. And
Who's the driver of the car?
The driver's in this.
Okay, can we get all of them out real quick?
Come on, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
This young lady.
Alrighty. You were driving?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what happened?
I'm not used to these roads. I'm from Texas, so I didn't realize.
I mean, Texas has dirt roads too, don't it?
Not where
I lived in
no,
Texas.
sir. I live
All right.
in a suburb, so it's
She's
hard
from
to
Frisco,
paved
yeah.
roads.
If
That
you're
was
fine,
humor.
step back here. We're going to talk for a second, okay?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 19, sir.
Okay, yeah, you're good. We'll step back here real quick.
Yes, sir.
Just behind my unit.
Okay.
Nobody have any guns or nothing like that, do you?
No, sir.
All right. Okay, all right. What's your name?
Ava.
Ava. Okay. So, Ava, have you been drinking tonight?
A little while ago, but not recently, no, sir.
Okay. How long is it a while ago?
Like a few hours ago.
Okay, what did you drink?
Smirnoff Ice.
Okay. How many?
Like 2. 1. I didn't drink that much, so I promise you.
So, I don't just cut off at 2. I don't know about you. So, how much are we talking?
2.
Okay.
We didn't drink that much. We were just... I came home with my friend for the weekend because she lives here, and we just drank a little with her friend from home.
Okay. So, here's the deal, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm already smelling it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've had more than 2. Okay. Your eyes are watery. They're looking glossy. That's usually an indicator that somebody's intoxicated, okay? So, what I'm going to ask is, would you be willing to do a field sobriety for me so that way I can determine whether or not you were intoxicated? Because as of right now, I believe you are, okay? Would you be okay with doing that? Or you don't have to, but...
What does it indicate?
It's just going to further confirm that I think you're intoxicated.
I don't know.
Okay. So, here's the deal, okay? And I can come back to that. But we have an accident.
Yes, sir.
I get here. Immediately, as soon as you stepped out of that vehicle, I smelled it, okay?
Yes, sir.
And you're chewing gum, which is usually an indicator that somebody's trying to hide the scent of liquor on their breath. But you exhume it through your skin, okay? That's what I'm smelling. And again, with the watery, glossy eyes, I'm going to determine that you're intoxicated, okay? So, whether you choose to take the test or not, it's up to you. I just want to leave that out in the open so you can tell me whether or not you want to take it or not. I can't tell you to or not, but it's up to you. So, do you not want to take the test? Okay. Is there anything in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Nothing at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You have anything else on you? I know you're wearing...
No, just my wallet.
Okay. I'm going to put you in the back of my car just for now. You're not under arrest right now, okay? Okay. We'll just go on the passenger side here. Okay, you can go ahead and step. Okay. And it's Ava, AVA?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what's your last name?
S. Z.
Z?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
C. Z. Y. G. I. E. L.
Oh boy. S. Zebra, Charles Zebra, Young George, Ida, Edward Lincoln.
Yes, there's a
Like
Z
that?
after the... Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
And your date of birth? Okay. And your friend owns that car is what you were saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Is that plenty warm right there? Okay. All right. I'll be right back with you. Okay. So, were all y'all hanging out together before y'all left?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what happened? Beginning to where I'm at now.
We were driving down the road. She was going too fast around the curve. We tried to tell her that it was really loose around here because
Okay.
I live here and she's my friend from college, so I brought her down here.
Okay.
She's not used to the roads. We tried to tell her she took this curve way too fast. The gravel was really loose, and then that's how we hit that tree and spun out.
Okay. So, how much have y'all had to drink tonight? And be honest. Y'all weren't the ones driving, so be honest.
We had more than a lot more than she did.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now, she had plenty to not be driving because the moment she stepped out of that vehicle, I smelt it on her. Okay. So, we'll get to that. As of right now, it's my belief that she's intoxicated enough to not be driving, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, would y'all disagree with me, or would you?
No, sir.
No.
Okay. I mean, if you do, that's fine, but...
They all said they should not do that.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm not here to hard on y'all or anything like that, right? We all like to have fun. There are just times where we do make mistakes, and I think she made one tonight. Okay, do y'all have IDs on you?
I have one. Mine's in my car.
Okay, we can go over there.
I'm able to get it.
That's fine. We can go.
Mine's in my phone, which is in my mom's car.
Yeah, if you would get that for me.
I might have to get into her car so I can
that's
actually
fine.
see.
Now, do y'all need medical or anything? It's free. You don't have to pay.
Ava is the young lady in your car. She's
Uh-huh.
got a cut on her arm.
Okay.
The only thing I had was a napkin and some hand sanitizer.
Okay. But the other two, y'all are
they're-
fine?
they're good.
Okay. Hey, Ava.
Yes, sir.
Do you need to see a paramedic? It's free of charge.
No, sir.
You don't have to pay nothing.
I'm okay.
You're okay? Can I see that cut on your arm?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back. You have your ID on you by any chance?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I get
Do
that?
you need it?
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Now, so since that's your card, I'm going to ask at this point.
Her mom was on the way.
Yeah, my mom is on her way.
Okay. So is there an issue with me searching the car? Y'all have liquor or anything? Open
No,
containers,
no.
marijuana?
No, sir.
Okay.
Kicked their ass up the road.
County, it's gonna be a minute. 10-4. Okay. If y'all would, just hang tight.
Mark,
Okay, you're fine to go over there or whatever you gotta do. $300 County, can I get that Texas return?
Last name unpronounceable. Sending back ballot, Class C, no number 52.
10-4, signal 10, that's the driver. County at this time, suspected code 2. Okay. There are your IDs back.
Thank you.
How do y'all want to do this? Do you have somebody who could drive it?
Probably no. No.
I don't know if you brought somebody or not.
No, it's completely total.
It's completely total? Okay.
Yeah, I can tell by just looking at it. It's completely.
Hey. Some people would drive it, I promise you, okay? Just
Do you have, what's his name?
Eric?
Yeah, I'll call Eric. We'll get Eric to come get it. And
you got your own guy to tow it?
Well, we
Okay.
have a guy that we
have a guy.
That's fine. That's fine.
Here's his number.
Now, as for you two, you don't have to, but would y'all mind filling out statement forms as to what happened?
They would be happy to.
yeah, he will.
Okay, all right. Hang tight. Oh yeah, that front end is done. $300 County, Arkansas 28, Adam George David, 7-4 Frank. Ten four. Tempo. Y'all's guy on the way.
Trying to find somebody.
Trying
Okay,
to get
okay.
one on the way.
No rush at all. Okay.
Talk to Ava or not?
In 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So, you were driving down this way
Yes, sir.
whenever you lost control? Okay. Or were you going that way?
We're going this way.
You're going this way?
Yes, sir. We're
So-
coming from that way.
So the reason I ask is because you got tire tracks that lead to that tree, which I suppose you hit with the front end, and you got property damage to the fence, and then it shows that you reversed, and that's where you hit the ditch. Is that about right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you coming towards that tree, how did you, if you were coming this way, how would your vehicle maneuver like this and hit that tree dead on? See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I think you're going this way. Does that sound...
I honestly don't know where we are. Because
Okay, that's fine.
I'm
That's
not
fine.
really from our
Yeah, no, they said
so
that.
I have no idea.
Um,
They were just telling me where to go.
Okay.
And I was
about how fast
following
would you
them.
say you were going?
30 miles an hour, 35 maybe.
If I handed you a statement form, would you mind filling one out for me?
What is that exactly?
It's just writing down your information and then writing down what happened.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, all right. Okay. So up at the top here is just going to be your info. And then if you don't know something like your driver's license number, don't worry about it. Okay. And then just write down what happened, how fast you were going, and then sign it right down there. I'm going to provide you with some light. I got you. San Fork County. Show me routine.
Is it the 8th?
It is.
Which one is it?
You're fine. I'll put it down. Okay. So, where were y'all at whenever y'all were drinking and whatnot?
At Olivia's house.
Okay. Where's that at?
I don't know the address.
Is it here in Fayetteville?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. What time did y'all go over there and start drinking? And then what time do you think you left?
Probably like 10 p.m.
When you started?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then whenever you left and you ended up here? Okay. How long do you think you were wrecked out until I got here?
Like 15 minutes.
Okay. So the reason why I'm even out here is because Central got a concern because I presume it was yours. Somebody's iPhone went off saying that it got involved in a wreck.
Yes.
And then whenever your Central tried contacting one of y'all, they never got an answer back. Okay. So that's why I came out here. So you say that you had 2 Smirnoff Ices.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's all you're saying you've had?
I had a fireball shot.
You had a fireball shot.
Ago.
Okay.
It was before he started.
So out of my professional experience, I would say that you have had over the limit. Okay. Legal limit is 0.08. I would presume you're a little higher than that. Okay. I smell it on you. I see it in the eyes. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt if you want to do the SFST or if you don't. Okay. Now, if you don't, then whenever we go to the station, I'm going to ask you if you want to do a breath test there as well. Is that something you'll be willing to do?
What will it do for me?
So the breath test essentially either proves me right or it proves you right.
Okay.
Right. It'll either prove that I'm the one that's wrong or you're the one that's wrong.
Okay.
Okay. And SFSTs pretty much do the same thing. And that's why I've asked you. I want to make sure that, you know, you either do or you don't want to do it. Okay. So do you still don't want to take the test? Okay. If you would just step out here real quick. We'll just go around up front to the car. If you want to just place that stuff on the hood there, and then turn around, put your hands behind your back. Just turn it this way, okay? I'm not trying to do this in front of your friends. The reason I'm doing it here is because my car camera, okay? $300 county, show me 1015. Okay, you have anything on you that's going to stick or poke me or anything like that? Okay, if you would just spread your legs a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to run over with the back of my hand, okay? You don't have anything in your bra or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay, we're good. We'll just walk around back, okay? Get your head. You have anything else back there with you? Or
No,
you
sir.
leave? Okay, you put everything on the hood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just going to buckle you up real quick. We are going to be here a little bit just because we got to wait for how the vehicle's going to get towed. And I got to treat it like it's an accident. So if it gets too warm or anything, just holler at me. I'm going to roll this down so I can hear you, okay? For her?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, and I explained this to her, she is going to go to jail for driving while intoxicated, okay? She refused to do my SFSTs, which is fine. You know, it doesn't make things worse for her. It doesn't make anything worse.
Okay.
I mentioned to her about the breathalyzer. I want to do a BAC at the office.
Okay.
She seemed open to it, so hopefully she'll do that. I told her, I don't know how in depth y'all are with them, but that'll essentially, I told her it'll prove me right or it'll prove me wrong, right?
Okay. Right.
And again, she seemed pretty open to it. So right now she's going to go to jail for that. It's a misdemeanor. It's not, nothing huge. If I am in fact correct and she is over the limit, she's going to have a suspended license. That's just paperwork I'll go through with her.
Well, she's visiting from out of state or out of town.
Right.
So, like, is it like a 24-hour hold and then we can...
Or can we go?
No.
Go with
So I wouldn't recommend going there because it takes a while to.
process.
Yes. Like, we're talking at maybe 8 to 10 hours, and that's solely because she is intoxicated, so they have to wait for her blood alcohol to drop before they can even question her about things.
Right.
But she is going to have a bond set, all that.
Probably in the morning.
Prairie Grove, yes. We're in Prairie Grove, so I don't take my word for it, but I'd like to say their bond is maybe close to $1,000.
Okay.
But I can actually check.
Going to Prairie Grove?
No. She's going to county. But it's Prairie Grove Court. So hang on one second, and I'll get you. Do you want to know the bond?
I want to know all of that.
Okay,
but
yeah.
then we're gonna need to get. Is she gonna be allowed to have her phone so she can call her parents?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
She can get all of her numbers and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Andrew County, also signal 10, subject refused SFSD. Okay. Okay, Prairie Grove. Okay, now I can talk to you over here too. So you are going to have a bond. It's just a misdemeanor, okay? It's not the end of the world. Again, this is all if I'm proven correct. And your bond is going to be $1,000, okay? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Where's the seat? You don't have your phone. He said it's going to take long. Okay. When they're ready to bond you out and everything, I can come get you. I'll pay the bond. We'll take, but I need you to call your mom and dad. This is beyond. It's too late in their bed. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, but just relax. You're going to be okay. But she'll get more than just the one phone call, right? With herself, or
So
what do we need to do?
So if you stay kosher with me, which you have, I have not had any issues out of you. I'll let you get a phone call while I'm out here, and then whenever we get to the jail, they give you one. So that'll give her at least two.
Okay. So what do you want to do? I mean, you need to think logically. Why don't you call your mom and daddy at jail? You want to do that, or do you want to call them now? Or do you want to give me their number and I can call them? Okay.
What's up?
Yeah. What you got?
Oh, she just drank a little too much. Lost control coming around this curve here.
Get them. You got a tow truck in there?
They're trying to contact one right now.
What do you need?
That's the cell phone.
I'm just about to take measurements, get my traffic going. That's pretty much it.
Where are you going to take your measurements from?
I'm gonna have to find a pole or something.
You should do this.
Yeah.
I'll call her. I'll let her know what's going on. Washington County.
Yes.
This will be at Washington County, which is the right off Fayetteville. At the jail?
Yeah, at the jail.
Okay. All right. Okay. You can call them when you're there. All right. Okay. And then when she's ready to bond out and everything, will she be able to call me
Yep.
to come help her then?
She sure will.
All right. Can I give her a hug?
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
That's fine.
Huh? Call Olivia. You've got Olivia's number. You've got her cell. She'll be able to use her cell phone to get phone numbers off
Yeah,
of it
yeah,
at the
yeah.
jail. Okay. Call Olivia. She'll be with me. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You find a pole nearby?
No, I just use GPS off of anything.
All right, then.
As much as you hate to do it, I mean.
Of the computer? Or of the, yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to roll these up to give you some privacy, okay?
So we were hoping to just,
I just brought one so that way only one of y'all has to do it. That's fine. At the top is just your info. If you don't know something, don't worry about putting it. What happened, when it happened, and then just sign right there. Okay. All right.
well, honestly, I just submitted my parents to my tornado Friday.
Picture of my coordinates.
Hey, I'm sorry that I keep bothering you, but did he text you back? Okay. So you're gonna come? Whatever you want.
Yeah. Five. Yeah, over there on the side.
On the tree?
Yeah. And then right there.
Oh, so she went boom, 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 and then probably that's when she was.
Yep. Then she reversed here. $50 feet. 8 inches. 21 feet.
But yeah, you take a left and get off right on Good Street from here. So you did yeah, he's on his way.
Thank you. So you are the actual RO of the vehicle? Like you, that's yours?
Yes.
Your name's on it and everything?
Yes.
Okay. With her being arrested,
Yes.
I have reason to search it, okay? But I'm asking for your consent to search it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. No problem.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm open with everybody, right? I'm looking for anything that is connected to drinking and driving. I'm not looking for, if I find marijuana, anything like that, it's just being confiscated. No tickets, no nothing. So I just want to know beforehand.
There's no open containers in there. There's nothing.
Okay.
There's no
Drugs, nothing like that.
No, sir.
Okay. All right. We're good.
That's what I said when I walked up because it smells. I was like, either that's a skunk or y'all been smoking on something. I just opened the door now.
300 County, Signal 34.
I opened it and couldn't smell it. I could smell it from out here.
Oh my gosh, that's a deep door bar. Holy crap. There's some else in there.
It's a relatively clean little car.
Oh. Actually, oops.
Maybe it'll look stupid. This is something
Do what?
This is something I'd probably just drive up on. Do you? For teenagers. I suppose a teenager.
There's nothing. Oh, too tall. Yeah, I'm done up there. Oh boy.
I'm just glad we paid for the Gap insurance. You know what I mean?
Now, did y'all want to speak to her real quick? Okay. Y'all. Well, eventually.
Thank you.
My ID's in my purse. He gave it back to me. What?
Your school ID.
Oh, my school ID. Do I need to grab it?
I am.
I think I heard him.
Sounds good. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you, ma'am. Get my stuff off now.
Would she be able to talk to her?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
You can come around to this side, probably.
Okay.
Hey, Ava. She's got your mom on the phone.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, I want to make sure you're okay. I'm just, not sure the decisions that were made. This is not good either.
I know, Mom.
You're okay. Are you okay?
Yes.
Hold on, Paula. Sorry. Either I've got bad reception or... Here, go ahead.
You're physically okay.
Everyone messed up. I'm sorry.
People can get all kinds of things that I didn't even know. In the country, it's not illegal because we did not sign.
And it's scary.
A jacket in the car.
Okay. I'll talk to her.
If you want, because you were asking, also you can relay to her. Her bond's going to be $1,000.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Just, Paula, I'll call you back after I talk to him, okay? I'll call you back, okay? Okay. All right, bye.
Okay.
Okay. Just call Olivia's phone, okay? When you're ready to get bonded, when everything's done, call Olivia's phone. I'll come down and I'll bond you out and sign the papers, okay? And then you can talk to your mama then, okay? I'll call her once I get back to the house, okay? Just cooperate and you'll be fine. You're doing fine, okay? Okay. It's scary as shit. Just, you'll be okay. Okay? He's been very good to you, young lady. You know that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. You're going to be okay. All right. Love you, sweetie. We'll see you later.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, this should be good. So we're gonna bring
Real quick, it was real silly of me, but I didn't double lock your cuffs. So if you just want to turn this way. Make sure that... No, you're fine. This is my fault. There we go. All right, you can sit. I have it. Yeah. Oh, wait, what am I doing? All right. Do I have room to get around? I mean... Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Oh! You're gonna get leprosy. You keep touching dead stuff. 300 County, signal 27 to the 82. Beginning 843. County with an X-ray. What do you know? How's it going? Good, how are you? Hey, Ava, I'm going to run in here and pee real quick, and I'll be right back, okay? Yeah. She's been cool. She's calm now.
Have you been tested for the past 2 weeks? You have any son tested COVID? Alright, she's good. Are you using the room?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it goes in there right now.
Well, they better hurry up.
We're gonna go this way.
Okay, you're good.
We'll go this way. What did you do to it? Is it just scraped? Yeah. Okay.
Right, you want me to keep it? Yeah, good luck on it.
Like, Kathy, you just want to wait, like, they're going to go in here right now. I don't know. They go. Right here, there's a danger. I mean, if they're
No making master control.
You can go. I'm gonna say.
All right.
You barked at you?
Woof woof. Ranger County, what was my 10:15 time?
What's your last name?
You're gonna.
Okay. Holy shiznit. You ain't lying.
300 County, what was my 10:15 time? Three oh 304. You said.
Oh, sorry. 3-3. Yeah, okay.
Okay. I was needing it when you said it, so.
That's good timing. Never been here before, I think.
Tampa.
Is that like German?
It's Polish.
I was.
Alright, you're gonna take all your piercings off. Yeah, I've been no.
We might get something else. Blue lady.
White shirt, white socks, white shoes.
They've got dirt on their roof.
Are you doing thirsty?
I'm trying to.
There you go.
Yeah, take that off the list.
Suppose I should empty out my pocket here.
Apple.
Yeah, buddy.
Can't you do that at the beginning? You jerk. Here's a bunch of earrings.
Take your shoes off. Take your socks off too, please.
You
What are
need
the-
numbers off your phone?
What was that?
She does, yeah. What are those?
They're Christmas socks.
Oh.
The elf package.
Hopefully she's good.
Alright, you want to take your fingers, go like all over your mouth, up your lips, up your tongue, up your tongue, and then take your tongue.
Nava.
Oh, thank God.
Put your hair, lift your head. Yeah. Just shake out your hair. Good. Lift up your feet. Good.
Is there any breath?
Yeah, I'm handcuffed.
I guess.
Thank you.
I thought you said tip.
Oh no, it's in the breast cup. That's
Okay.
right up here.
I'm okay with him missing that
Yeah, that and the rubber before.
and a little bit of
Yeah, that's. Okay, cool. Oh, she didn't get phone number? You gotta get that? No.
Yeah. Alright, gonna let it fly.
Alright, you ready to get these earrings?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I have hoops, silver tone, 2 of them.
You don't even know where she loves at. You make it. What's wrong with you?
It's making sure that area put on it.
Okay, I have a silver tone 1 with a white stone.
Silver tone, white.
Like blowing up a balloon. Take a deep breath. Good, steady breath, just like you did the last time.
Okay.
Earring. Is that Becky?
Now I got 4
Okay.
silver tone with clear.
No?
Yeah. And I have a booger ring here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, just sit on good, man.
I have 1 silver tone booger ear. Booger nose. Here. Hog rings. Nose ring. Yeah. With a clear
For what?
stone.
So you lost pressure, got to kind of like a little bit of the giggles there. I got it. So
Who's in Wisconsin one? That's fun. You want this
we're
one
going to
too?
try it again, okay?
It's an idea or driver's license?
Driver's license. You're welcome.
All right.
Rough.
What's your name?
Ava.
Whoa, screw it up, shit.
To let you know, your jewelry
Just take to your phone.
is taped to a cord.
That's exciting.
Okay? Looks like a AAA card, insurance card. All right. So we get out, look for that card, and you should find all your piercings. Okay? Would you like your socks back?
Yes, please. Your elf socks. Yeah.
Hey, listen, you all man. I hear that shit all the time. Deadpool. We also
Love. Okay, hold on.
The only ones are not are going to be your hoop because they're a little bit bigger, okay? But all your little ones are going to take you back that far.
you don't know the other way to go with.
Be honest with you. Is this a fake ID?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that how you were getting liquor?
I never used it.
Never used it?
No, sir.
Okay, so why do you have one?
All my friends have one,
Okay.
so I have one. I never used it. But
Okay, that's fine. At least you're honest with me. I appreciate that. Obviously, that's going to be confiscated. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
See. Was I ready to put that or? You've been mad at me, huh? Yeah, you did. Hey, what was your date of birth again?
030304.
That's right.
That's long, man. Close your eyes.
You're going to go
Well,
right now?
Oh, he's got to wait for 32. She has no
How
face
tall
on
do
her.
you think you are?
5'4".
She has no face on here.
No facial hair. We're about to figure it out. No facial hair. Second, no. Hang on, let me get the property thing. Slowly roll. Slowly
Oh, I
roll.
thought you were
Hang on
there.
just a
I'm
second.
sorry.
Hang on just a second.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm not there yet.
You're right.
Yes, sir.
Are you part of a gang? No. What's your religious preference? I can smell her.
I can brains. You said Christian as your religion?
Yes. Here's our property sheet. If you have her sign up for us, please. There you go. Yeah, I got a marker.
Oh, couldn't tell you. It just turned midnight, so.
Great.
Let's see. Were you born in Texas or were you born in?
I was born in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Hey,
Is it in or what's it?
Hey.
Hey.
You drive the car?
Oh, what?
You drive the car?
Or something else. This is you wear glasses or contacts?
Yes.
Which one? Both or?
Both.
Both? Are you right or left-handed?
She should right.
I would be. I don't think you're Hispanic or Latino, are
We
you?
have to set it back up. So
Are you married, single, divorced?
something like that.
Let's go. You have any children?
No.
Should have wrote the driver's license number down while you know.
Can I sign it for you? Hey, this is what you get. You're telling me something else.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah.
Listen, after all the training and things we've had tonight,
So I
you're
take
welcome.
it, not part of the military?
Hey now, this is why we don't have nice things.
You got me?
This is why we don't have nice things.
We're about done with this one.
Is that we basic something? It's just free. I printed off this thing. Oh, that's perfect timing right there.
You don't need an interpreter?
He's doing all right.
I do.
I need one for her sometimes.
What's the highest level of education completed?
I'm in college.
That's why I'm here watching.
Yeah, you got your diploma. I think you do a day.
I'm at Hendrix.
Hendrix?
This machine's pretty simple. It's pretty hard to mess.
I had it closed. Did it house this?
Huh?
That's Washington County.
Hey, it's 300. What time did I check? 82.
Actually, can we change the date? I know I'm right.
Sweet. All right, thank you.
Crazy Road. Why? 300? Uh, 300, back over. You tow a vehicle?
No.
Yeah, let me see if
The
they.
vehicle towed.
Hey, don't put her property up here.
Yep.
Actually, I think I got it out still.
She get her sauce.
What they're saying? Anything else is turned on.
I got them go and check for your, check for your socks on your property. I know they're in there. I just don't know if they moved your property to the, to their, yeah, you got your white socks.
Socks and like sandals.
Yeah, little anklet socks.
I had my normal.
I got them checked for them.
I will go get that printed up. Give me a second.
All right, computer. You didn't even do this.
You want it off? Did you say off or on? I'm sorry. Yeah, I can turn it off.
It's okay, Rand. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Whoa.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No money?
That's right.
Shit, I forgot something. Might need my card. Well, how are you?
Take good samples. 2 good samples on the exactly like that one. Hold it up. Requires me to do the test. Like I said, once I get you over here to the giant deputies, they'll have a better idea what you can make up. Your friend that you're with, she seems like she's going to try to take care of you. Yeah. Are you waiting for a third too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're good to go. The other machine's up too. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. All right, we'll step in there.
I didn't realize.
No, you're fine, man. How's y'all's not done?
So far, so good.
Yeah, just have a seat right there. That's fine. This one. I'm good. Minor.
Huh?
That one's a normal one. I need a minor one.
Well, that's MIP.
Oh, yeah. Don't yell at me.
You need both of them.
Good catch. Good catch. All right, so got a whole bunch of paperwork ahead of us. Okay. Have you ever done one of these before?
Grab that one. Flip over to the next page.
So, real quick, I have rights that I'm going to read to you. Okay.
Same thing with the actual result.
And it's a lot of reading.
And then we'll move out here so they can talk and we can talk and we're not talking over each other.
So you are advised that any person who operates or is in actual physical control of a motorboat or motor vehicle in this state is deemed to have given consent to one or more chemical tests of his or her breath or urine for the purpose of determining the alcohol or controlled substance content of his or her breath or blood if the person is involved in an accident while operating or in actual physical control of a motorboat on the waters of this state or a motor vehicle, or the person is arrested for any offense arising out of an act alleged to have been committed while the person was driving or boating while intoxicated, or driving or boating while there was an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more in the person's breath or blood, or at the time the person is arrested for driving or boating while intoxicated, the law enforcement officer has reasonable cause to believe that the person, while operating or in actual physical control of a motorboat on the waters of the state or a motor vehicle, is intoxicated or has an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more in the person's breath or blood.
So put that one up. Grab all
Or,
what you need.
and this is where it kicks in for you because you're under 21, okay? The person is under the age of 21 and is arrested for any offense arising out of an act alleged to have been committed while the underage person was driving or boating, while under the influence of or driving or boating while there was an alcohol concentration of 0.02 but less than 0.08 in your breath or blood.
You called me and said you needed one session.
You're being loud and annoying, so we'll close that. Continuing, also because you're under 21. The person is under the age of 21 and is stopped by a law enforcement officer who has reasonable cause to believe that the underage person, while operating or in actual physical control of a motorboat on the waters of this state or a motor vehicle, is under the influence or has an alcohol concentration of 0.02 but less than 0.08 in his or her blood. And now I'm going to have you initial, okay? Have you understood everything I've said so far? Okay, I don't need to repeat. Okay. I left my pen in the car. Okay, so I'm just going to read these off, and then I'll have you initial next to it, okay? If you refuse to take the tests, none will be given, but you will subject yourself to the penalties provided by law, which includes, but is not limited to, the suspension or revocation of your driving privileges, and if you're a commercial driver's license holder, the disqualification of your commercial driving privileges. Understand that? Okay. If you are asked to submit to a blood test, you understand that you are not required by law to consent to such a test unless you voluntarily agree to do so. Further, you understand that you will not be subject to a criminal penalty under 5-65-205 if you refuse to submit to a blood test. If you choose to take a chemical test and the results reflect an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, or the presence of a controlled substance or any other intoxicant, your driving privilege will be suspended or revoked, and if you are the holder of a commercial driver's license, your commercial driving privileges will be disqualified. Under 21. If you are under the age of 21 and you choose to take a chemical test, and the results reflect an alcohol concentration of 0.02, but less than 0.08, your driving privilege will be suspended or revoked. If you take the chemical tests required by law enforcement, you may also, at your own expense, have a physician, registered nurse, lab tech, or other qualified person of your choice administer an additional chemical test. The arresting law enforcement agency will assist you in obtaining such a test. If you choose to have an additional test and are later found not guilty of a violation of the Omnibus DWI or BWI Act or the underage DUI or BUI law for this arrest, the arresting law enforcement agency will reimburse you for the cost of the additional test. So if you will just initial all those. And that's just stating that you understand what I read. That's not admitting anything. Okay. So now, do you understand all parts of these rights that I've read to you?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to circle breath here in a second. And then real quick, will you take the test? Okay. So just initial yes and then sign right there. Thank you. So again, circling breath. We'll put the initial right there. That's just saying you will take the test.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. New time 12:34. Hey, it's 300. What time did this call come out? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Okay, we got 6 minutes left before we can test. I know that name. Are you related to anybody in Arkansas here? Yeah, I swear I've seen that.
That's weird. Family's all from up north, so I don't get it out here.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I have an insulin pump and it has been pinching me all night and it is extremely painful. So this is still the current address, right, that you're living at?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my home address.
Okay, that's fine. So after all this, you have the option again. I've already read it off, but I read it off again. You can do another test if you want, but it's at your expense. So that's just something to think about while we go through this. Good God, how many of these did they go through? Get you some that that woman probably didn't touch. So, have you ever been arrested at all? Okay. So, you're going to be here for a hot minute. And the reason will be simply because, well, one reason is they're going to have to wait for me to send over my PC, okay? That's a short report as to why I arrested you. I'm going to be really quick about it. I'm going to do my best to, usually I can, don't eat my words, but usually I can pump them out in about an hour or so, okay? So that's one thing they have to wait on to get you booked in and processed. The other thing is they're going to have to wait for your blood alcohol level to, with you being a minor, I don't know if they have to wait for it to drop all the way, or if they're just going to have to wait for, to drop a certain level. And once they're certain that you can give them clear and precise answers, which I don't have any, you've been fine with me, so I don't think that'll be an issue. That'll help you get processed faster, okay? So, honestly, again, don't eat my words, but you're looking at probably 10 a.m. before you'll be booked in, okay? And then once that happens, that's whenever you can be bonded out and everything. Now, everything's going to be set for Prairie Grove Court. The Prairie Grove bond amount for a DWI, which you're actually a DUI, but that's $1,000. But you're also going to be looking, because I found that, there's no way around it. I have to charge you with having that in your possession, but it's just a misdemeanor, okay? It's not a felony. You're not going to prison or anything like that, okay? I know I talk a lot, but I'm just trying to get you the fair trade that you can get, okay? Alright, so if you'll step up here, you can hold it by there. Take you a deep breath, and then blow steadily, and just keep going, okay? Make sure it's a deep breath you take in first. Blow, 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 blow. You're good, right there. Okay. And we'll do one more of those here in a second. Okay, you can have a seat. It's going to be a little bit.
Okay.
So what are you going to college for?
I'm doing this thing called interdisciplinary studies, which is like combining two majors. I'm going to do business and then sociology. I want to do marketing because we don't really have that at Hendrix.
Looking at anything specific job-wise?
Not that I know of. I kind of just figured it out like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So how long have you been going to their...
Just this past year.
Everything been going good there? Okay, one more time. Same thing you just did. Make sure it's a deep breath you take in. Blow, 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 and you're good. Okay. So normally, I mean, it's, and I do everything. I always tell people everything I do on this job I do very lightheartedly, because it's all professional, you know. So I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you when I do this. Okay. Say, and that's why I told your friends. Whenever I was going through the car, you know, hey, I'm looking for something that is connected to the crime, right? I'm not searching that car at the moment to find weed because I'm not worried about the weed, I'm worried about liquor, right? And so where I'm going with that is, so say I had found weed, I'm not charging anybody, right? I'm going to take the weed, I'm going to send it off to evidence, it's just going to go in my report, nobody's getting in trouble, okay? In this instance, it's a little bit different because there is a law designated specifically for minors possessing false IDs, okay? Now, in that same statute, it mentions if you had one and your intent was, I'm going to go get some liquor. You didn't tell me that, and I don't believe that's your intent. You even said, my friends have them, I haven't used mine, I just wanted one. So, that's why it's, because if you had it for the intent to get alcohol, that'd be a Class A misdemeanor, still a misdemeanor. But since you don't have it for that intent, you just have one to have one, it's a Class B, okay? So that reduces the charge level just a bit. You have any questions? I know I'm just spewing facts at you, but I just try to be open with everybody and let them know what they're getting charged with, okay? So at this time, you blew your final result was a .088. So you are slightly above the legal limit for like a grown man or woman, okay? Like for a minor, it's a .02. You know, if you blow a .02 or above, you're in trouble. If you were a grown adult, I say that again lightly, and you're obviously 19, you're still in trouble, okay? With that .088, it's not factual, but I would say from my professional experience, you were probably closer to a .1 when the accident happened, okay? Again, that's not, you know, factual. I'm just letting you know. Okay. I don't deem a second test as necessary. I feel good with the one we got. So here we go, part 2 to be completed after this test. Having taken the officer's tests, you have the right to an additional test or tests to determine the alcohol, controlled substance, or other intoxicant content in your blood. Do you want to take another test at your expense? Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and sign real quick. If you would, just initial next to no there, and then sign right there. Give me 1 second, because I don't think we're going to go with MIP because I've got you in possession of it. Hey man, so she is 19, so I didn't actually get her in possession of the alcohol, right? So I just got like a DUI. So would I just do the regular DUI license suspension, or should I do the MIP? Okay. Okay, I got you. Awesome, I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, appreciate it. Okay, yeah, so, just have to clarify. So, again, we have more paperwork, more reading. So this is official notice that the suspension of your driving privilege will begin at midnight of the 30th day from the date of your arrest. Which I arrested you, may have been before midnight. Point is, you have 30 days, okay? You have the right to an administrative hearing to contest the suspension of your driving privilege within 20 days from your request for a hearing. You must request a hearing within 7 calendar days of this notice being given, or your request for an administrative hearing to contest will be denied. The attached request form contains additional instructions. So you have 7 days from the moment I hand you this piece of paper, which it's going to go in your property, so I'm not actually, so after you sign this piece of paper with me, you have 7 days.
So is it being sent to my house? Or
No, so
what are you giving me?
So I'm going to give you, and we'll go over it here in a second, but I'm going to give you 2 blue. Yep. Yep. Yes, you did. 0.08 repeating. Yep. DUI. Or minor in possession now, but Yeah, yeah. No, I'll put D-Dub. Yeah, alright. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm going to give you these 2 blue copies here. I'll go over these real quick. So these are going to go on your property, which you can get whenever you leave, okay? They've got instructions on what to do for request restricted driving permit. So all this you'll fill out and you'll send it off to the address that it gives you right there, driver control. And that's going to be essentially your appeal to get your license back, okay? The officer is required by law to take all license certificates in your possession, and if you have a valid license, issue a temporary license effective for 30 days. You're required to surrender your license if you have it with you. This document is a receipt for the license surrendered. So, driver's license, permit, or other evidence of driving privilege surrendered and forwarded with this report. I'm marking yes. Temporary driver's license. This document is a temporary driver's license and must be carried with you when driving. This temporary license expires at midnight, 30 days from the date of arrest. So we'll put the 9th, 04/09/23. You have a Class C. I don't recall seeing any restrictions or anything. So you have AG for restrictions, endorsements, you have none, and you are an organ donor. Okay. Now, this is where you're going to sign. It says, I acknowledge receipt of this notice of suspension or revocation of my driving privilege and understand that my driving privilege will be suspended 30 days from the arrest date for a period of time to be determined by the Office of Driver Services based upon the number and type of previous offenses. I also understand that I have 7 calendar days from the date this notice was given to request an administrative hearing. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, so then you will just sign where that line is right there. Good. Okay. These 2, and like I said, if you want to look over these, that's fine right now. You can just get a glimpse of those. Okay. Like I said, those will go on your property. Also, what's going to go on your property is your tickets. So you're going to have one for having the fake ID. You'll have one for your DWI. And then you will have in the mix also your minor in possession for having it in your system, okay? With that being said, I am done here. Do you have any questions for me at all?
Can I go to the bathroom or no?
Yes, you can go to the bathroom. I'll let them know. Are you thirsty or anything as well? No. Okay. If you need any water, honestly, now is the time to tell them because once they put you in one, they're probably not. Okay. Yeah, we can walk out now. I'm sure I'm good. I appreciate you being so calm and collected with me. Most people aren't. Especially when it's college girls. Y'all usually like to fight me for some reason. Yeah, if you'll walk on through there, I'll actually, no, don't do that. Just stay right here. Yeah. Yeah, just have a seat over there. She's got to use the bathroom. Cool. All right, Ava, you take care of yourself, okay? Hey, you still have those phone numbers, right? Okay, good.